To not embarrass a man in front of a man. The greatest blessing is insignificant compared to heaven, and the greatest misery is easy and bearable compared to hell. If the thirsty look for the water would also look for the thirsty. For a man, the calamity of the self is more than the fits of disbelief. There is always sincerity in a short friendship. Do not divide love into two parts, because one part of the two is hate. Our joys leave us and give us sorrow, the greater the joy. The greater the sorrow, grief is the name of deprivation of happiness. A good environment for a person from a lot of mixing is to take some time for solitude and keep accountable for his actions, available to us, in this case. Do good and teach the creation good and stay away from evil and try to keep the creation away from evil. Creation always springs from love. It is love that nurtures it. Then this love takes a step towards nothingness and becomes you in that. Then you ask, why I call love God, that's what I call it brother. If the youth spend their energies in vain activities today, then old age will bring them regrets tomorrow. Ruler time is like a river, and subjects are small streams. If the water of the river is sweet, then the rivers will also give sweet water, and if the water of the river is bitter, then the water of the rivers will also be. Things related to the physical senses do not last long, but things related to the soul last for a long time. The Messiah is called the one who has the cure for pain and suffering, and that is only God. A seemingly busy life comes to an end in such a way that it has no capital but an empty life. A real man is not hidden in clothes, he is hidden inside of his body. Wealth counts, for the lives of the people of God and the people of the world sacrificed their lives for wealth. The example of a scholar is like a stone that sharpens blunt tools, but that stone itself cannot cut anything. If the intention is right, there is no difference between passion and duty, and they become one. The example of a Sufi is like the earth. Every bad thing is thrown on it, but every kind of beautiful thing comes out of it. The worship of God must be purely the desired God. There should be no greed for heaven and no fear of hell. Knowledge and manners make a man beautiful even if he is ugly. In the small mind, there is always desire, and in the big mind, there is always purpose. Even if an ignorant person shows friendship and sympathy with you, beware of him and stay away, because his friendship will also go to on bad way. Social and cultural thinking is in our mind, but not in the heart. A blind man was walking at night with a lamp. Someone asked, "What do you need light for?" Replied the blind, "So that no one with eyes should fall upon me in the dark." It means that a careful person is protected from the harm of others. Those who go to the God-man initially carry worldly desires, and these worldly needs become a spiritual journey. Thus the physical journey becomes a spiritual journey. Happy is he who is happy with his fortune. Purify your heart like a mirror. Then all your veils will be removed, because the clearer the mirror, the clearer the reflection. Valuable experience can only be gained by wasting life and time. You cannot get it for free. The praise of the lover and the criticism of the hater would be hollow. We can become a great nation if we begin to forgive and ask for forgiveness. Be concerned about self-improvement and engage in it so that, instead of bad qualities, good qualities are born. He who informs you of your faults is your sincere friend. Beware, don't consider every misguided person as your traveling companion, and don't consider those who are sleeping in ignorance of God to be aware of the truth. If you look with love, you will get color and rose. You will get a set. If you look at it with hatred, then you will sneer in your eyes the health of the body in eating little and the health of the soul in committing little sins. Sadness brings literary energy to the soul. Until the soul is dead, the heart cannot live.